Hello students, welcome to part 3 of the chapter Components of Food. In part 1 and 2, we studied about nutrients and nutrition, the food pyramid and the various components of food. We also performed activities to check the presence of various nutrients. In this part 3, we are going to learn about balanced food and then we are going to also learn about deficiency diseases. Balanced diet. The food which we eat on a daily basis comprises our diet, and the dietary requirements of every individual are different. Example, an energetic person will require more carbohydrates than a baby who is growing who requires more proteins. Let's define balanced diet. A diet which contains all the important nutrients in the right amounts is called a complete or a balanced diet. Any diet which is lacking these nutrients will result into deficiency diseases. Also, the way we cook food matters a lot. Overcooking of food items spoils the nutrients. And if we wash the cut vegetables and fruits, it leads to the loss of vitamins and minerals. The skin of many fruits and vegetables contain vitamins and minerals. Overwashing of rice and pulses also results into the loss of essential vitamins and minerals. It seems to be an easy way to obtain energy from fat-rich foods, but in actual they are quite dangerous. Like eating samosa, puri, peda or sweets and fried food can result into obesity. A balanced diet must contain food items from the following groups. Cereal group comprising wheat, rice, noodles, chapatis, etc. for carbohydrates. Vegetable or fruit group comprising fresh fruits and vegetables for carbohydrates, vitamins and minerals. Milk group comprising butter, milk, curd, ice cream, etc. for proteins, fats, minerals and carbohydrates. Protein group comprising eggs, fish, meat, peas and beans for proteins and fats. Along with this, there has to be an adequate amount of dietary fibers or roughage and water. The diet should be planned in such a way that the body gets all these nutrients along with sufficient amount of dietary fibers and water. Deficiency diseases. A person may be getting enough food to eat, but the food being consumed may lack in one or the other nutrients. If this prolongs, the person will develop deficiency of that particular nutrient. Deficiency of one or more nutrient may cause diseases like anemia, night blindness, goiter and malnutrition. So, the diseases that occur due to lack of nutrients over a long period of time are called deficiency diseases. Let us now study how lack of certain foods and nutrients impacts our health. So the first one is marasmus, caused due to the carbohydrate deficiency. If the diet is deficient in both carbohydrates and proteins for a long period of time, the growth may stop completely. The person becomes lean and thin, eyes go sunken, unable to move, and the ribs become visible. It's really painful to show a picture of a child who is suffering this disease. This disease is predominantly seen in Africa and some parts of Asia. Second one is kwashiorkor, or the disease which is caused due to protein deficiency. If a person does not get enough proteins in the diet, she or he is likely to have a stunted growth, swelling of face, discoloration of hair, skin diseases and diarrhea. The belly of the person goes swollen up. Here is a picture of a child suffering from this disease. The third one is vitamin deficiency. Now, vitamins are needed in small amounts for the normal functioning of the body. Scurvy is a disease which may be uncommon in the modern society. It does still exist. Here is a picture of teeth which have gone deteriorated because of scurvy. Scurvy is mainly caused due to the deficiency of vitamin C, and its symptoms are anemia, skin problems, gum bleedings and weakness. Vitamin C is required to make collagen, which is an important component of connecting tissues. There is a story behind scurvy. Almost 300 years ago, the people of the Scandinavian nations, especially Denmark, Norway and Sweden, had a tendency to use sea route, and for that they used the ships. So it was unlikely that the people on a long voyage would return home alive. They used to dread a disease called scurvy until UK-based James Lind found a cure to the disease. He found that citrus fruits are helpful in curing scurvy. The people who used to go on voyages later on used to carry a lot of lime with them, and that's why they got a nickname limey. Vitamin C can be found in oranges, lime, lemon, and grapefruit. Let's go to necessary vitamins, importance, deficiency diseases, and sources. So we have a table, and the first vitamin is vitamin A. Vitamin A keeps hair and skin healthy, enhances vision, and provides resistance to infections. Its deficiency causes night blindness. Vitamin A can be obtained from papaya, mango, carrot, pumpkin, green leafy vegetables, liver, fish liver oil, egg yolk, yogurt, butter, clarified butter, and cream. Going to vitamin B1, it helps in digestion and in proper functioning of the heart and nerves. Its deficiency causes beriberi and nerve related problems. Vitamin B1 can be obtained from rice, wheat, peas, green leafy vegetables, milk, eggs, fish, and poultry. Going to vitamin B2, it keeps skin healthy. Deficiency leads to skin problems, and vitamin B2 can be obtained from eggs, cheese, milk, and green leafy vegetables. Going to vitamin B12, which leads to the formation of red blood cells, and its deficiency causes anemia. Vitamin B12 can be obtained from lean meat, milk and milk products, tofu, dry apricot, peach, and fig. Few more vitamins left for discussion. So in this table we have vitamin C, which helps in healing wounds, build immunity, and maintains healthy gums. Its deficiency causes scurvy and bone defects. The sources of vitamin C are orange, lemon, tomato, potato, strawberry, and grapes. Vitamin D, it helps the body to absorb calcium from food, and deficiency of vitamin D causes rickets. Vitamin D can be obtained from exposure to sunlight, fish liver oil, milk, and butter. Vitamin E. Vitamin E keeps skin healthy, and its deficiency leads to skin problems, and it also affects the reproductive system. Sources of vitamin E are almond, egg yolk, vegetable oils, and green leafy vegetables. Vitamin K. Vitamin K helps in blood clotting, and its deficiency leads to spontaneous bleeding and hemorrhage. Vitamin K can be obtained from green leafy vegetables, cheese, and egg yolk. Coming over to the fourth deficiency disease, which is caused due to minerals. A person requires around 15 different minerals in the diet. Here is a table showing the necessary minerals, importance, deficiency diseases, and sources. So the first one is calcium, which results into the formation of bones and teeth, and its deficiency causes rickets, which is soft bones. Calcium can be obtained from milk and milk products, tofu, green leafy vegetables, and legumes. Next we have sodium and potassium. So both of them are responsible for the functioning of muscles and nerves and maintaining body fluid. The deficiency of sodium and potassium causes muscle cramps. The sources to obtain both of them are common salt, cheese, meat, seafood, fruits, and vegetables. And the last one in this table is iron. So iron results into the formation of hemoglobin, and the deficiency disease caused due to the lack of iron is anemia. So we can obtain iron from liver, egg, meat, beans, green leafy vegetables, and dried dates. We have three more important minerals. Phosphorus, which is important for the formation of bones and teeth. Its deficiency leads to weakness, bad teeth, and weak bones. Phosphorus can be obtained from milk, cheese, meat, nuts, beans, and grains. Coming over to iodine, which helps in making the growth hormone and working of the thyroid gland. Its deficiency leads to goiter. We can obtain iodine from seafood, iodized salt, egg, and cheese. Here we have a picture of a male and a female who have goiter. So this swollen portion of the neck is the goiter, and that's exactly where the thyroid gland is placed. Now, in order to remove goiter, there are loads of agencies who decided that iodine should be incorporated into the salt. And that's how we have this iodized salt. Coming over to the last mineral, which is magnesium. Magnesium is important for the functioning of muscles and nerves. Its deficiency leads to muscle cramps, and its sources are green leafy vegetables, whole grains, chicken, and fish. The fifth and the last deficiency is caused due to water. Dehydration is caused due to loss of water from the body. It leads to headache, tiredness, constipation, muscle cramps, irregular blood pressure, and in worst case, kidney failure. If a person dehydrates, she or he is given ORS, which is oral rehydration solution. A science fact at this point. What happens if we consume distilled water? So put on your thinking caps and keep thinking. We can drink distilled water, however, it tastes flat and less flavorful than the tap and bottled waters. If consumed for a longer run, distilled water leaches minerals from the body and could put health at risk. Let's summarize the chapter. Nutrients are substances present in the food that living beings need for growth and development. Carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals are nutrients present in the food. Along with roughage and water are also required by the body. Food can be grouped as energy-giving food, bodybuilding food, and protective food. Energy is provided by carbohydrates and fats. Material for growth and repair are provided by proteins. Vitamins and minerals help the body to function properly. Roughage and water have no nutritional value. Balanced diet provides the body with adequate amount of nutrients. Lack of nutrients leads to deficiency diseases like marasmus, kwashiorkor, scurvy, anemia, beriberi, goiter, etc. And lack of water causes dehydration. There are few keywords from the chapter. Let's discuss them one by one. The first one is carbohydrate, which is a large group of organic compounds occurring in foods and living tissues, which includes sugar, starch, and cellulose. Protein, which are naturally occurring and extremely complex substance. Vitamins, a group of organic compounds essential for normal growth and nutrition and required in small quantities in the diet. Mineral, a solid, naturally occurring inorganic substance. Roughage, fibrous, indigestible material in vegetable foodstuff which aids the passage of food and waste through the gut. Balanced diet, a diet consisting of a variety of food items and providing adequate amounts of the nutrients necessary for good health. Scurvy, a disease resulting from the lack of vitamin C or ascorbic acid. Beriberi, a disease causing inflammation of the nerves and heart failure due to the deficiency of vitamin B1. Extended learning, check for the nutritional information mentioned on the packets of food items like figure out how tofu is different from paneer or cottage cheese. Which is better, polished or unpolished dal? The difference between lentils and pulses. Prepare a diet chart to provide balanced diet to a 12-year-old child. The diet chart must include food items which are not expensive and are commonly available in your area. Is it harmful to take excess of a nutrient? If yes, why? What is the difference between mineral water and packaged drinking water? Which among the two is better? With this, we come to an end of part 3 from the chapter Components of Food. This also marks the completion of the chapter Components of Food. In case you have any questions or queries, please write a mail to learning.space.mk@gmail.com. Hope you have liked the video. Please do like, share and subscribe. And we'll meet again in the next chapter, which is Fiber to Fabric. Happy learning till then.